Black and victorious. Now black and victorious. Black and victorious.
Welcome to Black and Victorious Podcast. I am Black.
And I'm victorious.
And I'm also victorious.
I'm also black.
So what you, dog? You got on the
Man.
black, you know what I'm saying? We out here with all black.
I don't even know how this happened, dog.
Yeah, this wasn't no, this wasn't something that we planned either, y'all.
Yeah,
so don't.
that's the third day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was, I just want to say it was weird.
That was weird, yeah.
Huh?
Boy, cuz recognize, yeah.
Yeah, when people, all right, because I don't know if he watched the podcast or not, so I let it be.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I let it be.
Cause then he'll whoop you.
Nah, I don't know about that.
I don't know, though. We try to dress it like a little bit, yeah, but you chilling, though.
You know what I'm saying? Just, go rob somebody type of outfit.
With those glasses?
Nah.
They're going to point you out.
You're absolutely
They're
right.
going to figure out who you are.
Yeah, you're right.
He was the guy with the
orange.
Roger Rabbit.
The Roger.
That's the. Yeah, I don't know Roger
You're
Rabbit.
right. You're right.
Yeah.
My glasses though, my glasses are tight.
Yeah. I think that your glasses are like a little statement piece. Is that what you be trying to do?
I don't really look at it as that.
They are.
I mean, they probably are, but I don't.
Probably.
They are.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
But I don't say, yeah, this is the statement piece. Like, yeah.
So I just can't imagine in my mind that you put those glasses on, look yourself in the mirror, and say this isn't a statement.
All right, let's define this.
Okay.
What does that mean? That this is a statement? Like
That
putting on
means
an
that-
artist. Like, what statement are you making?
You're saying that
What are my glasses saying? What statement is it making?
they're saying that
I don't know why I opened up this kind of words, but what did they say?
your glasses are saying that they saying that I take risk.
Okay.
They saying I take risks. They're also saying that that's it.
Okay.
That's it. That's all they say.
Are your glasses a statement piece?
I don't think so. These Jones are the standards. These are the standard issue. What do you call it?
I don't think they're standard
prescriptions.
issue. I think they're like I read.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm glad we're saying that because
Yeah.
these say I read. What do those say?
These say I'm creative.
Yeah, they say I'm creative.
Yeah, I'm an artist.
That's exactly what they say.
Okay.
That I'm an artist who take risk, and sometimes I do well, and sometimes I don't.
We don't have to elaborate
No,
on it.
I'm
I didn't
just-
say I didn't say your glasses say I'm a reader of porn magazines. Why do we have to elaborate on it? Yeah?
Because I needed to open you up, yeah. Hey, young, porn magazines is crazy.
Yeah.
Magazines?
Porn magazines.
Yeah.
Y'all used to look at porn magazines?
Young black. Wasn't born in the 70s.
What does that mean?
That means that you probably view porn because you was
So
born in 75.
you've never seen a Playboy?
I've seen a Playboy, but it's not like.
That's what you mean. That's a porn magazine.
What I'm saying to you is you probably was in with your feet crossed. You know what I'm saying? Born in 75. I don't even think they are ever a thing when they're young. You like older.
They were a thing when you were young.
No, they were a thing when you were young.
They were, but what I'm saying is they were still around when you were young.
Okay.
So you didn't look at porn magazines.
No, I'm sure you did.
I've looked at porn magazines before.
I'm sure you did.
But
you was born in 75.
Everything just popped off when they had video.
Yeah,
Video. Everything popped off. What is the joints? I even remember what is them joints, man? West Coast Productions. You remember that?
There you go, showing your age again. No, I don't.
You don't
I swear to
remember?
God,
Well,
I don't.
that's cool. People know I don't care if they know my age. West Coast Productions. They used to have the best porns. Hands down. The best black porns. I don't even remember white porns.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even feel comfortable engaging in this conversation.
What, in porns?
Yeah, porn. The way you're saying it is weird to me.
Why?
Like white porns, black, like West Coast. And I
What
don't
am
know.
I supposed to say?
I
How
don't
am I
know.
supposed
It's
to
those
say it?
glasses. I think it got you shifted, dog. The
So
West
you
Coast.
feel uncomfortable talking about like pornography?
Yeah, like expect like what am I having that conversation for? For what?
I mean, we're not necessarily like diving deep into it. Like, I'm not asking you like, who's your favorite porn artist?
You want to with them glasses? Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, yo. That's what I'm saying with you, dog. It just get different, dog. It just get real different real quick, you know?
It's your glasses. You know, your glasses are the ones that read
Oh
porn.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
So,
yeah.
speaking of that era,
Yeah.
what was the best era for you? 2 questions. What was the best era for you? 70s, 80s, or 90s? And which one would you want to relive? And I'll give you this choice. One, you can relive. Just go back to,
Yeah.
and you're living it as you are that person at that moment. Another, you can go back to and you have all of the information that you have now, all of the knowledge that you have now.
All right, so look. The 80s, dog, you know what I'm saying? The 80s was, I can't, yeah, in the 80s with crack, dog, crack cocaine.
Yeah.
I can't do the 80s. The 80s was, I was young, you know, in the 80s, you know, that's when I, up to 10, I got to like 9 or 10. So, but the adults in the 80s was managing some stuff, dog. Crack cocaine was crazy.
But you remember the adults managing some stuff?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think every black person has been impacted by somebody being addicted to crack, and if like it was going on that bad.
I would agree
in the 80s. So I just like, you know what I'm saying? The
But
80s,
did that affect your childhood?
of course. Of course it has an impact on our childhood.
I know it
Yeah.
has an impact
Seeing
on
crackheads.
Yeah, but did that affect your childhood?
Yeah. Yeah, I was very...
When was you born?
81.
So I can't really say the 70s. I
What?
can just say the 80s, the 90s, and the 2000s.
Nah, what I'm saying is, I mean, I know about the 70s. So I could like...
Nah, you never lived in the 70s.
I didn't live there, but I know...
You're a little young buck. You don't know nothing about the 70s.
You're right, I don't know.
Yeah, keep it.
You
keep it
lived
over.
in the 70s.
Yeah, I did.
You was
I
here.
did. I
You
was
on
here.
the earth.
Mid 70s.
You were. Yeah. You was conscious.
I was.
And it said you got memories from 70 now.
I was. You wasn't even a nut.
Yeah. Nah, you're right. Which is crazy that you just said that.
Yeah.
But so the 90s though, you go to the 90s, think about the 90s is like that. Rap, hip hop was crazy in the 90s.
Yes.
But you got gang violence and police was beating up people bad. And
Yeah, I feel like every decade.
you don't
know
think
what
the
I'm saying?
90s gang violence was even worse though? The 90s?
What did 2000 bring?
Soldier Boy.
That's funny. Are you saying he's the pandemic?
Soldier Boy made the 2000s. So I think I'm gonna
And beyond.
and beyond.
Yep.
But the
Soulja
70s, young, I always wanted to live in the 70s. Let me tell you why. Though.
Why?
So I might have to go with the 70s.
Why?
The reason why, young, though it's heroin, that's happening, and Vietnam War and all that,
Yeah.
young, I just want to go back for the slang, young.
The slang. Oh, jive turkey.
You jive turkey.
You jive turkey. Say, man.
Say, man. But they was rolling up, killing people.
They was.
Say, man, jive turkey.
Yeah,
Kiss
say,
my
man.
lady.
Yeah.
And whole time they gangsters.
Yeah.
You jive turkey rolling up on you, listening to Curtis Mayfield, y'all doing drive-bys. That's crazy in the long Cadillacs.
Yeah.
Give me some skin, partner.
Yeah, and then they. Then they
Yeah, slide. Yeah, the 70s, y'all, I've been lit. The outfits,
yeah, the outfits.
I would have
is wild.
hair again. I have a fro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I be out here bell bottoms like that.
Platform
Polyester
shoes.
everything.
Platform shoes.
Yes. Black exploitations. And if I go with what I know now, like with my information now in the 70s,
you'll be a pimp. You'll be a pimp. You would be a pimp.
I'm gonna be a pimp.
You would be, man. Back in that day, you know what I'm saying? You'll have a rack of joints because you'll be a pimp. You'll probably be a pimp.
I couldn't do that.
I
don't think I would be a pimp.
No. What do you think you would be?
I might cure pimp him. I might cure it.
You Captain Saver.
Come on, brother.
Save a woman.
No
Come on, sister. Come on, sister. Come be with a real one. Come take a kick in my ride. You don't have to do nothing. I got you covered. You don't have to worry about a thing, girl.
That's exactly how it would be. But that's the funniest piece. You just made me think about a story.
What?
I can't.
Anytime you say this, it's funny. Whenever you can't do something, it's hilarious. Go ahead. Keep it going.
So I haven't been to like strip clubs like that. I've been to like maybe one, twice. And so, my friends call me. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but is this the story around like I can't really relax in them joints.
Why?
Because because I feel.
You feel like you want to talk about you want. You wanted them. Hey, you better than this. Like, come here, let me talk to you. Like, what do you want to do with your life?
I can't, young.
Like, I'm telling you, like, just sit here. I pay you $20 just to talk to me. I feel you though, young, because I feel you.
I can't, young. It's like, one, it's fake. Like, I can't do fake.
That's my issue.
Yeah.
Is that you can make me feel like you like me and I know you don't. You know what I'm saying? You just dancing for me. You just giving me attention because I got money. And you know what I'm saying? Like you don't even think I'm handsome. So you don't even think I'm handsome. You just
and so that's the
because I just saw the other person that you treated.
Yeah, and that Bama ain't me.
He said that Bama ain't me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't, dog. I think the way my self-esteem and my arrogance is set up. My self-esteem is just like, dog, like, young, I don't want to, you good, young, just go ahead about your day, young.
You feel like every woman in there is just lost.
No, I don't feel that way. I feel that I am not interested. And I would be more interested if we engaged in a different way. Like, don't engage. Like, what are you taking? Can you put your clothes on? Like, what are you doing this for? So my friends make this joke, man. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. So you think that the women in there are better than their current predicament, and you want them to see themselves in a better.
But see, that's my bias, because there can be sisters in there and they just like, they love the freedom of expression and like, you know what I'm saying? It's how that's their life. Like, so my bias is, and then there might be some who in there trying to get the bread, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get to the money. Yeah. But dog, it's never been my thing.
I feel you, dog. I feel you, because I mean, if I can be honest, I feel the same way. I've actually said it before.
To who?
To a stripper before.
What'd you say? Talk to me. What'd you say, dog?
I don't remember exactly what I said, but I know that she was, dancing, and she was talking and asking me all of these questions. But she was talking to me regular. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't talking like she was trying to get money from me. And I was like,
Oh, she played the other game.
Yeah, I was like, so, what you want to do with yourself? You know what I'm saying? What is it that you want to do? Like, she was like, listen, just enjoy this.
And you was like, nah, I can't help you write this essay, babe. I got you.
Yeah. And then, so I also remember, I've always been that, and I think because I was raised by women, and, I've had a soft spot for women and like seeing them dogged out per se.
Yeah, so let me be honest. I don't know if it's a soft spot for me.
Well, I'll say Yeah.
I think for me, it's just like I'm not turned on by it. Now I will tell you this though. I went to the Usher concert. Mm-hmm. Actually went twice.
Okay.
And dog, he had like the scene where it's like, did you see it? Did you go to the show?
Yeah, I went.
Yeah, you know the scene I'm talking about.
I don't know. I feel like it was multiple scenes. Was it one person?
She but just the idea of like the acrobatics of it all.
She was on roller skates.
Yeah, maybe. Nah, not this one. Well, listen, it was one who was.
Okay.
Yeah, but so that was exciting to see.
Yeah,
and like the show, and I'm also be very excited about like their athleticism and like what they do. Okay. So that's why I always want to visit one in Atlanta because I heard the ones in Atlanta are like
okay. Yeah. So I get it because I've been to a strip club where I am fascinated by her pole work.
Okay,
like it's just. She doing the helicopter. Somebody is standing on her. Like she's on the pole like this. And a girl is standing on her like just looking at the crowd. And they are spinning around in the pole. Jeez. I'm like, young.
And they naked.
And that's
crazy.
So that's amazing.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing that. But you know,
that's dope.
I can't fake. Like, don't try to act like you. That's gonna don't do that.
Yeah, I feel like I've been, you know what I'm saying? A part of me be feeling like when I was young, I was always like a gentleman per se. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I missed out on you know what I'm saying? I missed out because of being a gentleman. I remember this one girl, she like
okay, all right, we going here?
Yeah, we go ahead.
All right, I just want to make sure let's tread lightly.
We going I am, but
okay.
I mean, this is the past. I'm married now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is just stories.
I'm not telling none of that.
Okay.
So go ahead, yeah.
But I just remember and this was young, you know what I'm saying? It's like high school, maybe, yeah. She wanted to, you know what I'm saying? She wanted to give me something.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, because I ain't like her. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, nah, because I knew I was going to end up, you know, and she was a virgin.
Yeah.
So she wanted me to break her virginity. And I was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I don't even
tight,
like you like that or whatever. I ain't tell her that, but I just gave her a reason not to. And then, you know what I'm saying? A week or two later, like, you know, she smashed somebody. Then next thing you know, she, you know, smashing everybody. And I'm like, dang, I was being all generous, and she just really wanted to, you know, she just really wanted me to open the floodgates. I could have been the one to open the floodgates. Yeah.
Nah, that's tight though, man. To make that decision at, you know what I'm saying?
At such an early age.
Yeah, to have morals and standards, and you know, and it could have went the other way, but you know, that's tight, yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was decent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I know where you're going.
You know where I'm going?
I know exactly where you're going.
Where I'm going.
Dru Hill is the best R&B group ever.
You lunching.
Young.
You are lunching.
Right,
the best R&B group ever.
So
you know, I'm about to kill your.
Hold on, listen, man. Let me get. Come on, man.
All right, go ahead. Let me hear it.
They the best R&B group of that era, by far.
You said best R&B group ever.
Male.
Best male R&B group ever. You said Dru Hill is the best.
We were 5 steps.
Keep singing that song because I don't understand it.
For me, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
4 steps past love and 3 wishes. We were 3 wishes. Woo, 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 woo.
What's they ain't go to 2 or 1?
Don't matter. They don't need it. Cisco.
But so Dru Hill is better than Boyz II Men.
Yes.
Dru Hill is better than Jodeci.
Here we go. All right. Yes. Now listen, let me say this. Jodeci has bangers. Jodeci has, and Boyz II Men.
Jodeci's album, their first album, Dru Hill their album
Be careful. Careful.
Their album can't touch Jodeci's first album, you know? You would have to take certain songs from different Dru Hill albums to put it on one album to make it match Jodeci. Enter the Dru can't mess with Jodeci's first album.
Hey, youngin'.
You lunching.
So hold on. So now you moving with albums. I'm talking about bodies of work.
Okay.
Full bodies of work.
Okay.
Hit for hit. We did this.
No, we didn't.
Dru Hill.
We didn't do Dru Hill.
Dru Hill is definitely got Boys to Men. Definitely. Now, Jodeci, they're closer. Jodeci is closer.
Jodeci is extremely. Jodeci is like that's.
The thing about Jodeci is blasphemous because Jodeci came before Dru Hill, and Jodeci got, you know what I'm saying? They got some iconic songs. They got some like, and I don't want to take nothing away from them, but like if you put Jodeci on and you put Dru Hill on, Dru Hill gonna bang out for longer.
So versus Jodeci would. Dru Hill would be the versus Jodeci.
Yes,
that's how we can judge it because we're talking 2020.
And you don't want to do no verses with them because Cisco's still doing flips. Come on, KC.
But you know,
Cisco's still flipping, dog.
Talk about necessary performances,
and the whole Dru Hill can sing, even the new members. Because, you know, they been put, except the little, is it Nokia? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Yeah, I don't know about Nokia, but they can sing.
Okay. All right, hold on. So, Jagged Edge.
Oh, yeah. They a thrash Jagged Edge.
They're thrash Jagged Edge.
Thrash Jagged Edge.
Okay. I'm about to kill you with this.
I know, young, don't say them.
I'm about to kill you with this.
Oh, it's only one.
It's only one.
It's only one.
And,
I know who you're going to go with.
It better be a problem for you.
Okay.
Tony Toni.
Yes. Tony Toni. Yes, they got him.
They got
Dru Hill. Tony Tone got Dru Hill.
Got Dru Hill.
They got Dru Hill, dog. Like, yeah, Tony Tone is probably the best.
Why you keep saying Tony Tone? I thought it was Tony.
Oh, that was Tony Tone.
No, it's Tony.
You sure?
Yeah, they just spell it different ways. The last joint is spelled T-O. Why you saying tone is because it's spelled Tone, but it has an accent over the E.
I thought the accent was over the I on Tony. Toni.
Yeah, but then it's also an accent over the E for Tony, I think. For the other one with the E on it. It's Tony. I don't care what kind of. I know it's Tony. You've been listening to him all this time and you've been calling him Tony.
Yeah. Well, I thought
that's why.
But I'll say this though, Tony is definitely the best. They the best. Yeah, they pound for pound, song for song. Young them Bammers, musicianship. And Raphael Sadiq and all of them was writing them Jones.
Yeah.
Like they.
I remember we went on vacation to Hawaii, and
I had to school you.
Yes, because I wasn't a believer.
You wasn't,
and you was like, "Young, just put Tony on shuffle, the best of Tony."
Crazy,
and it blew my mind.
Crazy.
I can't even fake.
They got so many hits, yeah.
They do, yeah. I don't think that they get the recognition they deserve.
They definitely don't.
Yeah, because
Raphael Sadiq does not get him, and just even on his solo work. But like Raphael Sadiq is one of the best musicians to ever live, yeah. He is absolutely amazing. I don't think he gets the credit, and Tony Toné as a group don't get the credit they deserve. But yeah,
I would agree. You definitely made me a believer. Yeah, that's why I was surprised when you said Dru Hill.
Because you gotta respect the home team. I just think that Dru Hill don't necessarily. I don't think Dru Hill gets the recognition or the respect that they deserve. That's why I'm always screaming Dru Hill name because I think that they. That you put all these people in front of them, but they got hits, dog.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree. And do you think it's because of where we are? Like, because they from here? Like,
oh, yeah. Well, I don't know if it means it's the same amount.
Everybody doesn't. Like, the whole world doesn't necessarily put them, in this space. Like, I think Boys to Men is definitely on a bigger level than them as far as notoriety goes. Like, if we put them in as far as notoriety, I think Jodeci is even higher than them.
Yeah, for sure. Notoriety, I definitely think.
Yeah, and that's I want to say Jagged Edge, but I think they neck and neck with Jagged Edge.
Nah, they thrashing Jagged
They're
Edge.
thrashing Jagged Edge music wise, but they're not thrashing Jagged Edge notoriety wise.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah, probably. But Dru Hill forever.
I got you.
Yeah, yeah.
Young, do you dream?
Like sleep?
Sleep and wake.
Yeah, I dream more. I dream, but I forget them Jones instantly. And like in the sleep dreams.
Have you ever have you ever remembered a dream? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like in detail?
I just my dreams be weird, dog. So I don't really.
But how you know they weird though? If you don't remember them?
I went, oh, that was weird, and then it's like, you know what I'm saying? Then it's over. But yeah, I'll wake myself up too. If I'm lunching, I'm like, oh Vic, oh you lunching? Wake up.
Yeah, you know what blow me up? Yeah, why in dreams? Whenever I fight, I can never throw a punch fast,
What?
Yes, my punches are always slow or they weak.
Who you fighting in your dream?
I don't know, but I can never hit somebody extremely hard in my dreams. I don't know why. It's always slow and it frustrates me, and I get up and just throw punches just to make sure, I got the
like on Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
Was that Boys in the Hood when he was throwing the punches in the house? Or was that Menace?
No, that was Boys in the Hood.
He was like, DM.
Yeah, his father.
Yeah,
he came home. Yeah,
that's how you be when you get pajamas.
Yeah, so that's wild. And then dreams. Do you ever dream like when you're woke?
Dog, all the time. Like I can see the end. Like I can see a goal. How do I explain this? I can see myself in the future.
Like hours from now, weeks from now, months from now, years from now.
Years. So this is weird. This is about to be real weird.
Yeah.
This is about to be super weird.
I've already always known you to be this.
This is weird. When I was in college, I changed my major. I was a business major. I changed my major to history because I wanted to be a history teacher.
Okay.
When I was in college, I saw myself as a teacher. I saw myself in the classroom. When I was in college, I saw myself as you know what I mean? And my first year teaching, I stood in front of my class and I was like, oh, like, young, I'm here. Like I said it to myself. Like, oh, I said it to the class. I was like, young, I dreamed of this.
Your first day?
It wasn't my first day, but I remembered it. And I was like, I remember the dream. And that has happened to me a couple times. Yeah, so I be dreaming, young, and then I'll see it. Like I dreamed of this.
Like this right here?
I seen it.
Us?
Yeah.
Like us right here?
Yes, I seen it. And I was like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? I seen the joint. And now, it's here. Yeah, I seen it.
Did you see, like, at what level did you see?
Like the depth or like the detail?
Like, did you do the success of it?
Well, no. Just the
interaction.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just the interaction. I see stuff.
I be daydreaming in scenarios. Like, let's say that how can I explain it? Like an interview with like a celebrity or something, or somebody interviewing us. Like I can have a dream or a daydream about, oh yeah, this somebody gonna interview us and they gonna ask this question. Like that's how detailed it be.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And what would my answer be?
How do you feel about that? Do you feel like most people dream like that or have those visions or ideas?
I think that most people dream. You know what I'm saying? I think that most people definitely dream. I honestly think that it's a mind thing. I think it's a way that the mind enjoys itself, per se. And you can act on them or not, or just enjoy the thought. you know, but I definitely think that everyone dreams. I think everyone dreams. I think everyone has ideas, and then some of them just push them off like, yo, that was stupid.
Yeah.
And some of them just like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, let's go, you know?
I can't even front, young. I can't even front. Like the dream, like I had, you know, with Spizzy when I opened up the smoothie shop, I was riding my bike, and you know the initial idea came from me when I was just going like just riding my bike, and I've had plenty of ideas or dreams that kind of came up, and I dreamed of that like 10 years before I started to like execute something. And once I dreamed about it and then I did it and I was able to do it, it opened up something for me. Like, oh snap, like those things that's in my head, I can actually just say, I can do it. Like I can do whatever I want. And that was an awakening for me. Cause you know what they say, like when you're a kid, like if you can dream it, you could do it.
Yeah.
But it's a real thing.
It
like
is.
when you decide, oh, I'm gonna go after this thing that's playing in my head.
I think it's a discipline.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's a discipline. I think that once you do it, you know what I'm saying, it gives you the courage, and it gives you, you know, it's just a matter of practicing it again in another form of fashion. So the Spizzy, you know, and then the Never Stop Learning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all of these different things that, you know, the cycling, you know, all of that is just a matter of you seeing something in your mind and it's coming true. And then, you know, what's crazy is that something that I really think is true that I never really thought about until I started hearing people say it, but like, yo, like, have you ever heard of the red car theory?
Oh, when you see a red car, you say red car or something like that? Nah.
Like, yeah, like if I ask you how many red cars you saw on the way here, you'd be like, I don't know. But if I told you, you know, the next time I want you to tell me how you'll look, you know, and so your mind works that way. So when you thought of Spizzy or when you thought of these different things, your mind was collecting data from different places, and you were actually attracting that because you were looking for things to lead you to it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because now you have your eye on it, and now, like, when you get a brand new car, the car that you dreamed of having, once you get it, you felt like nobody have it, and then as soon as you get it, all
everybody
you see
got
is,
it. Yeah,
everybody, damn. But those the same amount of cars was on the road before you had it.
Yeah.
It's just that now you're noticing it. So it's kind of like the same with dreams. Like when you have something in your head, the world is going to show you all of these things, and your mind is going to start collecting data that helps to, you know, push that dream forward.
Yeah, I think that's, you know, I as an adult, that is something that I am trying to make sure that I do more of.
Dream?
Yeah, continue to dream.
Yeah.
Because I think as a kid, you know, children have this level of imagination, and like when you see them play, like they'll grab something, they'll build whatever's going on in their head. And I think as adults, sometimes we sit down and we think that this all life is, and we're just done with it. And I just feel like, you know, I want to die dreaming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to keep like trying to figure something out, because I think that it to some degree it is a practice, and it's scary. Mm-hmm. Right? Oh, wow, that's interesting. Like the idea of living in a dream, and how weird it feels sometimes when you're dreaming, and like when you're actually sleep dreaming, and how weird it can feel, and trying to figure things out. I think that those same things, those same emotions come up when you are dreaming or trying to live a dream out loud. So
Yeah.
like, it's the same feeling of weirdness and all these other things. But it's you know, I think that it is a very interesting place to be in as an adult, because when you also dream, you have all these real life responsibilities
That kind of stops you from dreaming.
Yeah.
Like it's like the world is created, or, you know, these things are not the world, but the things within America, or, you know, are created to stop you from dreaming, and from to stop you from, you know, like they want you to just be this cookie cutter to make the machine to continue to keep going. They want you to be these nuts and bolts, and you like, nah, I want to build my own machine, but like it's hard to do that.
It is. And when you talked about it's a muscle and it's discipline and all that,
Yeah.
like, it is definitely difficult, like thinking about because you're literally making it up out of your brain.
Yeah.
And so I also think I've always been a believer of that we all plugged into the same outlet. And so this idea of like a soul. And so I think that conversation that I'm having with myself is really a conversation with God. Is this idea of like, because we ain't nothing but this ain't nothing but a vessel. So whatever these downloads I'm getting or these conversations that anybody is getting, it's like, how do you find out what's real and what's not? You know what I mean? By just examining and bringing it into the real life. So
I think for kids, the sooner you show them that they can achieve something that they set their mind to, the easier it'll the easier it'll be for them to dream. Because I can tell you, like, when it started for me, I remember I was probably like 8, 7 years old, and I could sing, and
you can?
Well, I could.
You could?
I still got a little, but I'm not, like, singing was my thing. I would sing before rapping. I was singing. I sung at my high school graduation.
I used to sing. You sung at your high school graduation?
Yes.
What did you sing?
Ribbon in the Sky.
Like the Stevie Wonder joint?
Yes. I got most talented, you know what I'm saying, at my high school. For the superlatives.
John. Like, it's a ribbon in the sky for all love.
Yeah, but the intro joint.
You what?
The intro,
I don't know.
It wasn't. So intro is the name of the group that used to sing the song "Ribbon in the Sky." They remade it.
So what? How's it different?
It's just the same way that anybody remakes another song. It's different. Like Mary J. Blige.
But how does it go? How does it go?
No, you're not gonna like get me to sing. That's not what's gonna happen. But when I was young, I was around 7. We created a singing group in my neighborhood, right? Yeah, we created a singing group. I was singing lead. We was practicing. We was practicing in my house. My man Owen Smith, Miranda May. Owen Smith is like he's the big comedian now. He be writing like the last OG. He's the writer of that joint with Tracy Morgan.
Okay,
so he's been dreaming his whole life. But yeah, we was in this rap group. I mean, the singing group. It was me, him. I think a dude named Preston. Whatever. It was 5 of us, and we had my sister was the choreographer, so she taught us dances. I got that wrong.
Hey, that joke just punished me.
Okay,
what
she was there.
Was she?
Well, she taught us dances.
Okay,
I'm not choreographer. That's it. So we went around and we would sing "Happy Birthday" to people. I still remember the song to this day.
And you ain't gonna sing it?
I'll sing it.
Good.
He said, "Ooh, happy birthday to you." Da, 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 da. Then I was lead. Today is your birthday. We made it just for you. We really hope you're proud. Did everybody come in? Because we are too. I just want to say happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. It's not just for me, but all my crew. Ooh, happy birthday. Yeah.
Hey, yeah, that's tight.
We would go around the neighborhood in Pembroke and sing happy birthday, not just to the kids, but we would sing it to their mothers, their sisters. Yeah. And that and that right there kind of started my dreaming, because it was just an idea. And we all got in my house and we all like went hard. My sister taught us the dance moves and we was just bold enough to go and do it.
Hey, young, that's a tight story, young.
Yeah, young. So that was the first. That was like 7 years old, and then that I knew that I could make something happen.
You wrote the happy birthday song?
Yeah. And I knew that from that point on, it was like, oh.
Hey, young, that's tight, young.
Yeah.
I'm just impressed.
Yeah.
Young, that's super tight. Young.
But then also like Owen, you know what I'm saying? Owen huge now.
Yeah,
you know,
But that's tight to be able to, you know what I'm saying, that you had people around you, even your big sister, or people around you who supported that. Because I think a lot of times, like, kids be dreaming, and we try to just, like, keep bringing them down to reality around the idea of what we think reality should be for them.
Yeah.
Because we're afraid of what is a dream if it's not the cookie cutter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What could it be like? So I'm psyched I got folks around me and people around me who can support that, you know what I'm saying, and support the dream. That's tight as a mug. I never knew that. You know?
Yeah, that joint was.
But that's what I've always said to you, young. You seem like you've always been that. Like, and I think even your conversations with you gave me the impetus and the energy to be able to believe in myself enough to push on that other side, because you've always said like, nah, dog, you just go ahead, just do it. And also watching you, because I ain't even gonna hold you. There's a lot of fear attached to that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of fear in like living out your dream and doing something completely different from what you've done before. You know what I'm saying?
However, you know, was
hold on, you ain't gonna wipe away that.
No, what I'm gonna say is there's no fear when you're doing it. There's fear when you think about it. It's no fear when you're doing it.
Oh, that's when you're being brave.
Yeah, when you're putting in the work and you're just doing it, it's really not a fear. But when you think about if it's gonna work, that's when the fear comes in.
Well, they say you can only be brave if you have fear. True. So it's like when you're doing it is when you're being brave, and when you're not doing it, you're living in fear. Yeah. When there's something, you know, and but that's what they say, like, do it scared, but that's when you're being brave, because you are going to be nervous, you are going to be afraid. That's part of it. That's part of the whole thing. And I think a lot of times it's difficult to push through fear. And I told you, it took me 10 years, like, to even consider it to be a thing. You know what I mean? But
I think the main thing is just doing it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the, like, and I don't want to sound like it's super easy, because a lot of people always come to me, a lot of my friends, people that have watched me over the years, and they've always said, dog, I'm just like, you just be going after this, you be going after that, you recreated yourselves, like all of this stuff. And for me, I'm just doing.
But that's interesting though. That's another question I wanted to ask you around, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you got any like side quest adventures that you after right now?
Side quests? Side quest. When you say side quest, what do you mean? Like, do you mean like a
you know how you playing Mario young and you go into the little and then you you know what I'm saying? And then you playing that little joint, get all the coins. Yeah, that's a side quest, young.
I wanna be the healthiest that I've ever been. Like,
okay.
I want like a body that I can take my shirt off and be super comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? I don't like your breath on that.
Because I'm upset about your clothes. They just keep reminding me of like what you choose. You said to me that you want to wear a fishnet tank top, yeah. And I am embarrassed just to even thought of being with someone who has on one of them joints. And the thing is, because you have dreamed up those glasses, it tells me that you would do the fishnet, yeah.
I'm just saying I'm not counting it out. See? That's all I'm saying. I mean, I don't know. You know. I saw this clip where the dude said they told me not to do too much when I lose this weight. Yeah, and he said, "You think I'm gonna lose this weight and not do the most? I am doing the most, and that might be how I feel, but we'll see." Yeah, that's one of the main things I want to do. I want to cook. I want to really be a good cook. I want to learn how to, like, really throw down. I want to learn how to barbecue really good too.
Like smoke meats?
What?
Like they be smoking meat.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, why we just can't say barbecue? Why you had to say smoked meats?
Because that's what Bama's, I be feeling like barbecue Bama's be in there, like, you know what I'm
saying? I'm going by barbecue. You can call it what you want to call it, but I'm just going by barbecue. Like, whether it's using a smoker or whatever, it's just going to be, I'm going to be barbecuing.
Okay, all
right. What else? Side quest, I want to go to Africa. I don't know if that's a side quest like that, you know.
Which country?
I have no clue. I just want to get there.
All right.
Ghana, I guess, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just going to Ghana's the regular joints. Egypt's
cool.
See, this is the well traveled. You see how he said.
Hey, I mean, I think that's cool. That's it. Yeah, Egypt's cool. I enjoy Egypt. I enjoyed Ghana. I did, but Egypt was like.
What's the best one in Africa?
The best one country?
Yeah,
I've only been to two.
Egypt and
Egypt and Ghana, the two that you named somehow out of nowhere. But yeah, I've only been to two.
Sierra Leone.
West Africa, yeah. Shout out to my man Muhammad.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, yeah, okay.
What about you? You don't have no side quests?
Man, I got a lot. It's funny.
I want this podcast to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is definitely a side quest.
Burger Bar, the Burger Bar. I want the Burger Bar to be traveled. You know what I'm saying?
I just want you to notice how you just asked me something,
And then I cut
and
it
you have,
because you was about to take some of mine, and I didn't want you. I didn't want you to take any of mine.
And I got to stop pointing this out, yeah. So part of me is just like, you know what? I am going to be your assist for you to just have a conversation with yourself.
That's cool. That's cool. That's what you want to be.
Yeah, because yeah.
All right, just go ahead with your side quest, man.
I done forgot now, yeah.
No, what's your side quest? I know you got side quests.
My side quest, I want to travel the world.
What does that mean? Because you're well traveled,
and I want to live in other countries for certain amounts of time.
What how much time?
Like, I want to be in another country, living there for like maybe a month or two at a time. Okay. And then go to another country, live there for a month or two at a time, and just like go to different places. Okay. Because America sometimes, it's just, this place is just one big mall. Yeah. So like, I want to just, I swear that's all America is. And so I be wanting to go, and I also want to visit all of the national parks. I want to visit all the national parks.
That's interesting.
In America. Definitely want to do that.
I feel like I gotta go to another, like a park, like something that blows my mind to want to go to other national parks. Because parks don't really do that.
Dog.
When you say park, I think about playing basketball. That's what I think about. I think about seesaws and swings, and yeah, that's what I think about.
Young. Joshua Tree? Young.
Where's that at?
Cali, out west?
Yeah.
Dog.
The Redwoods?
Young.
Yeah. So I rolled through it when I was on tour with Soldier. Yeah. So I was looking out the window. Them trees is huge.
Crazy. That's a whole nother young. The national Utah, young. It's a whole nother ball game over there, dog. Like, they got something out there out west. We gotta, young. The national parks are amazing. And so I sent my wife a little joint the other day. Like, we're gonna do all of the rock of the parks out west in like 2 weeks. We're just gonna drive. We're gonna fly into Vegas and then drive to all of the parks and just kind of see them and stay out there.
So that's something I mean, because I talked to the wife about it before. I wanna do an RV trip.
So that's funny you say that. Me and my man Los, have been thinking about planning an RV trip for a real long time. We was like, we was gonna do it. The Bama sent me a video. Lo sent me a video of how much it costs to fill up an RV.
$2,000.
The juice ain't worth the squeeze.
What do you mean?
I'm good on that. How
much it costs to fill up an RV?
Young, a stack. One of them bus joints.
Where you going?
What you mean where I'm going?
I mean, how long?
The Jones get 4 miles to the gallon.
Damn.
Nah, I'm good. I'm straight. I'm gonna drive, just run a little jump, stay in a hotel. Cause $1,000, that's 10 nights in the hotel. If you get a little $100 jump.
Yeah, but I mean, that ain't, you know what I'm saying, pulling up into a park and actually sleeping in the park, and you know what I'm saying.
They got little spots that you can buy in the park and you can sleep in. And I can say, I'm good, dog. Or I can get a little van. I ain't getting no RV. That's a wrap. That's over. I'm done with it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If you got the money to do it, why not do it? Like, I don't understand the juice ain't worth the squeeze if you got the bread. If you got the bread, it should, like, the experience should outweigh the what's your name?
Yeah, I'm gonna be bothered by my experience by paying a stack to fill up my junk. Well, 4 miles to the gallon, so I'm driving to a whole nother junk.
If you got the bread, the experience is nothing. Right, cool. The experience is everything.
Let me know how it is when you go, because I'm not going, young. So let me know how it is, young, when you go, young.
So what's this?
I sent you the meme, young.
Do I have already seen it?
Yeah.
It's the one before the one you sent earlier?
Yeah.
All right, let's look at it, dog. You don't got to do that to me, dog. God. It's a little unfair.
It's a little unfair. I feel like you think you better when you got them glasses on, so I got like You know
Tone down. Yeah, dog. Tone down. I don't know what you know what I'm saying? Get yourself together.
Yeah, whatever.
If you drink every 10 years, you are a non-drinker. If you drink every 5 years, you are a very rare drinker. If you drink once a year, you are an occasional drinker. If you drink twice a year, you are a rare drinker. If you drink once a month, you are a moderate drinker. If you drink twice a month, you are an average drinker. If you drink once a week, you are a regular drinker. Weekend warrior. If you drink twice a week, you are a dependent drinker. High functioning. If you drink every 3 days, you are mildly addicted. If you drink every
Mildly
2
addicted.
days, you are an alcoholic. If you drink every day, you are a chronic alcoholic.
Damn.
If you drink in the mornings, you are a day drinker. If you drink every 2 hours, you have a severe addiction. If you drink 24 hours nonstop, this.
Yeah, I was a dude that drank every day.
Yeah, I think that's yeah. I looked at that and I couldn't.
You can't relate.
Well, I didn't know that it was that those were the classifications, and I don't know if I even believe that those. You think that those should be the classifications?
I don't think so. I think it's a little
Excessive?
I think it's a little I think it's fear mongering.
Yeah, same thing I felt a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's a little, because if you drinking 3 days a week, although alcohol is considered poison, right? Right? Or unhealthy. Let's just say that alcohol is unhealthy.
Okay.
Right? There are things that you do that are unhealthy and you do it more than 3 times a week that could probably have a greater impact on your health than alcohol. Like eating fried food. Like not moving your body.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like not drinking water.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So how would we like?
I think that that's a conversation about, I think that that's an entry conversation to like addiction.
Yes.
Because I don't think it's necessarily about alcohol, but I think that I think as you just said that is this conversation. I think I don't know how often we're having it with ourselves about what we need to sustain or survive. That's not necessarily been given to us by God. I be thinking about that a lot. Like, what do I need, or what am I using as a way to like cope or deal with things that are not necessarily given to me by the Creator? Am I am I like am I addicted to anything?
I think we all are addicted to something.
Yeah, and I think that is, I think the greater conversation around analyzing, what we ingest and whether or not it slows us down from going after our dreams or being there for whatever we need. And I think about that a lot, dog. I think about like what I choose to ingest, what I choose to put in front of me, what I choose to engage in, and its impact on my progression and my future. And then sometimes it's like, should I care?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because you do got to enjoy this while you're here.
Yeah.
So, like, at what point is it too much? And at what point am I like...
For me, I think it's too much when it, affects your... So for me, I've had drinks before. I've been... I don't want to say an alcoholic, but I've drunk... at parties, if it was available, I would drink. If it was offered to me, I would drink. I wasn't one that went to buy beer or anything like that. I'll have beer with crabs, things like that. But I wouldn't say no to a drink. But I also could never. I've been drunk one time, like pissy drunk, like spit up drunk one time in my life, and I've never done that again because I don't like being out of control, you know. But I was habitual smoker when it came to weed. From my second year in college, my first year in college actually is when I started smoking weed, and that went all the way till I was probably like 30s. But from college to, you know, I went from junior college to regular college, I started smoking other stuff. Not crack or nothing like that.
I'm like, dog.
Nah, I used to smoke.
I was like, yo, this podcast has turned left. My man is on that young. I know you went to Shenandoah too, so I was like, dog, what they gave my man?
Nah, I used to smoke Black and Milds.
All right, yeah, you need to say that. You need to open up with that, dog, because that just, dog. I hope the camera caught my eyes.
No, but if I'm being real, I smoked both before. I smoked both.
You shouldn't have said that.
Why? I mean, I'm just being real. This is a transparent moment. I smoked boat before. It was a setup. Yeah, I smoked boat. That's embalming fluid.
I know what boat is, or you just said that for the people?
Yeah, so they know. Yeah, but I smoked boat before. It was a setup. It was a setup where, you know, somebody was smoking weed and I came to get into the cipher and they didn't tell me it was boat, and I smoked it. And I was laying on the ground, like laughing, like dying laughing, kicking my feet and all of that type of stuff.
You remember it?
I remember my response to it, yes.
What? You
Yes.
smoked boat?
I smoked boat
I
before.
feel like that's only...
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
You feel like you was about to say something.
I don't even know what I was about to say. I am literally going through it. Like, I'm like, yo, this man, but that's like smoking heroin or something.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Well, I don't know. But you only did it once, right?
I only did it once. And then, like I said, it was a setup.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? From smoking marijuana, I was at Shenandoah bored, smoking. I would smoke cigarettes. I would smoke Black and Milds, you know.
You only smoking cigarettes because you was born in the 70s.
Probably so. I
Yeah.
mean, maybe. My mother used to get Virginia Slims. I remember that.
Can we say that smoking cigarettes is like eating pork? That's out of style? Can we say that? Can we...
Smoking cigarettes is bad for you.
It's out of style.
I'm not equating it to eating pork. That's what I'm saying. You keep trying to get me to do this pork thing, and I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
Smoking cigarettes is definitely not good.
You know, it's funny. I'm talking about that. Y'all smoking boat. Y'all smoking boat is wow. But I be thinking, like, my father used to come home and just, like, you know what I'm saying, like, wake me up when we was young. You know what I'm saying, man, when you drink, you be happy. I remember him waking me up a few times when I was young. He'd be like, young, son, whatever you do, don't drink. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I just listen. And he told me one day, and I would tell everybody that's why I'd never drank before, because I was just, my father would just come in and tell me don't drink. And I thought he was just only talking to me. And I was talking to him the other, like, probably a few months ago, and he told me, he was like, I told everybody that.
Yeah, I was about to say, the other one, what happened? He only told you?
Yeah, I thought he was only telling me.
But Truth don't really drink like that, though.
Nah, don't be calling my Bama's out. Like,
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
I mean, that was a good thing.
Yeah, but just, come on.
I mean, dog, this is social drinking. None of your brothers are alcoholics.
I'm just saying, like, you gotta...
All right, dog.
Yeah,
all right.
But at the same, Alabama don't know my brothers. They don't know my.
Yeah, but you just talked about your father drinking though.
Yeah, but my father's my pops.
What you mean? We're not supposed to be? We shouldn't be talking about your father drinking either.
I'm not saying. Yeah, hold on, time out, yeah. That's what I'm saying with you, dog. I can't get out of thought because you keep interjecting. You keep, and then my meter gonna turn up.
My bad.
Then my was gonna be like,
all right, go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, I don't even know what I was saying no more.
You were saying that your father woke you up, and then he said it to
So
everybody.
I think, like, I don't know why I didn't choose. You know what I'm saying? I guess I do. I was just listening, but smoking boat. Dog.
Why you keep going back to that? Yeah, that was
you
one time.
Never told me that. Yeah,
that was one time.
That's crazy.
And smoking weed, I remember that. I remember the first time I smoked weed. I was with.
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Why did you say yes
to weed? So it looked fun. I was an athlete, so initially I wouldn't do it, and I would always be like, "I'm an athlete." You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it. And people around me used to do it all the time. And people used to stop me from even participating because I was an athlete. But then I went to college, and you have the off time. You know, I didn't. And so when I had the off time, and I'm with people that play basketball, they got weed.
You did it because you thought it was fun.
I did it to experience it.
Experience fun?
Okay, so listen. To experience it. I guess, to experience what they were experiencing.
Okay.
Because it appeared to be fun. Now, the first time I smoked was a ball. I was laughing like young. You know the kind of laugh where your stomach hurt?
Yeah.
Like all night long, just laughing. And I think from that moment forward, I was chasing that. Like from that moment forward, I was chasing that kind of fun.
Okay, and is it the same reason why you start drinking?
Drinking was just, I'm black, so.
Hold on, dog.
All right, let me.
Easy.
You gonna let me finish?
Yeah, you need to be easy.
You gonna let me finish? I'm
Okay.
just saying. Hey, everybody's father didn't come in their bedroom and say, "Hey, don't smoke."
I'm just saying,
somebody's father said, "Hey, come taste this. Go ahead, let him get a little swig of it." Yes.
I'm just saying, be easy.
I'm just saying.
With the black reference.
I think that I'm talking to black people. I'm talking to my people. It's some people that has had a childhood of coming up to the table and asking, "Can they taste?" or whatever. And
that's a black thing.
Oh my God!
No,
I know we're not gonna do this.
No, we are gonna do this.
All right, let's do it.
We are gonna do this.
Let's do it. Do I think it's a black thing?
Yeah.
Do I know black people that have spoken about it? I don't know about white people. I'm talking from an experience standpoint. I don't care about that. I'm talking about from an experience standpoint, from black childhoods or black people that I've spoken to or have heard stories about.
It was normed.
It's similar.
It was normed in your house.
In my house,
that's what you're saying. That do you
it
drink?
It was norm over my grandmother's house.
Okay, it was norm. So that's what you say.
Over my grandmother's house, it was norm, and I know a slew of people where it was norm in their childhood.
All right, so you say that. So you say
that's
that.
What I said.
No, you said I'm black. So
so
because
are you telling me like there aren't certain things that black people do that we can say that it is, it could be an experience by majority or by a good amount of people. It's not necessarily our culture, but a good amount of us have experienced it.
No, I'm not saying that.
Well, that's all I'm saying. So why are you arguing with me?
I'm saying I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying be careful because what we.
Oh my God! Anything negative? If it was positive, you wouldn't be telling me to be careful.
If it was positive, you wouldn't say it.
What do you mean I wouldn't say
just
it?
Be careful. Listen, what I'm saying.
Talking about
Hold on. That's what. So, and I think this is going to explain it. We sometimes have been conditioned to say the things that are negative about us and not necessarily the things that are positive. So hold on. I gotta keep pausing you. So this conversation around, I'm black, that means that you just said I'm black. Hold on. I'm black too. Are you blacker than me?
Yes.
I love it. So you blacker than me.
Yes.
I had a completely different experience as a black child. And I know plenty of people who had, and my son has he's a black child.
That's cool.
So all I'm saying is we are quick oftentimes, and I know this is hard for you because you went to Shenandoah.
It's not hard for me. What is hard for me is that you refuse to acknowledge. Yes, you refuse to acknowledge certain things that are a part of that may be considered a part of our culture that could be deemed negative.
It's
right?
not,
or what you want to do is say, hey, it's not just us. It's them too. But what I'm saying, like, for instance, do you think that black people and like fried chicken, do you think that, fried chicken is associated with black people?
Yeah. The Samboness of this question is
absolutely
insane.
I'm asking you a question.
More than anybody else?
Do you think that fried chicken is more associated with black people than anybody else?
More associated.
Young, don't You don't have to repeat my words like you didn't hear it.
Because I'm
you know
trying
what
to
I'm saying?
understand
And
your
I'm speaking
context.
very clear.
Because I'm trying to understand
you don't
your
need to.
context.
You understand it. What you're trying to do is trying to, answer the question. Do you think that fried chicken is more associated with black people?
Yes, minstrel shows have done that.
Do you think that black people eat more fried chicken or have created fried chicken?
What? That's two different questions.
Okay, do you think black people created fried chicken?
Created it.
Who do you
I don't
think
know.
is the first? Oh, you don't. So if you don't know, then how can you even argue the point? What if black people did create fried chicken and that's the reason why it is mostly associated with us? Because we created it.
Hey, Young, the Sambo-ness of this conversation
Young,
is absolutely insane.
What you're trying to do is you deflect by
I'm not deflecting
by
anything.
saying these words about, you know what I'm saying? No, answer the question.
I'm not just gonna answer a question around that doesn't necessarily take me to a solid point.
What do you mean?
What I'm trying to I'm gonna explain it, but you're gonna cut me off, I'm sure.
Okay.
But what I'm trying to explain to you is that the idea that our brains, we somehow, and all I said was watch it, because white folk, Latino folk, Asian folk, they do the same thing. That's why a great majority of the world drinks, because
Our
the
tacos associated.
See,
with
I told you you were
Latin.
gonna cut me off.
Our tacos,
I told you.
Our
I told you you
tacos
were gonna cut me off.
associated. Our tacos
Good job.
associated. With,
I told
with
you.
Latin
You
America.
did a very good job.
It's tacos associated with Latin America.
Yes.
Okay. Do black people have any kind of food that's just associated with them?
Yeah, soul food.
Soul food. Is fried chicken a part of soul food?
Yeah, I would consider it.
Then if I'm sitting here saying that, then why are you saying, whoa, hold on for a minute? You know what I'm saying?
With drinking?
If I say
I said hold on for a second with drinking. And the reason why I
didn't say
you're cutting me off
drinking.
again. The reason why I said that.
it wasn't drinking. It wasn't necessarily drinking.
That was the whole. Oh, I can't wait for the playback. I can't wait for the playback. That's the whole reason why I'm having this conversation.
It was the young man at the table. Well, I've heard stories, many stories of black people saying that they were at the table where their parents were playing cards and things of that nature, and their family members allowed them to have a swig of alcohol.
And what I'm always trying to say to you is that is true, but it is not. You cannot place this characterization, just like you can't place this characterization of black people loving fried chicken, because white folk love it too. And what you do is, and I know it's hard for you. I get it. I know it might be difficult for you to understand. I understand that whole context. But there's not, for example, how often have you heard somebody say, "Oh, I'm black. Of course I get a 4.5." Do you hear that often? "Oh, I'm black. Of course I am, you know what I'm saying? I'm the best ever in anything academic wise." You don't. The reason why is that the focus oftentimes is on the things that we struggle with, and we associate that with blackness and black people. And that wasn't created by you. That's just something you perpetuate. And that's why I said slow down.
Yeah.
But it's all good.
Only thing I'm saying is,
I know what you're saying.
I don't think you do.
Yes, I do.
I
Did you
think
hear what I just said?
I do.
What do you feel about what I just said?
What I feel about what you said is the thing that I feel about everything that you always say. Is that you want to?
Say.
Yes, this is what you always do.
I love
you
black people.
always want to. Exactly, I do too. I do too. In all its many facets, whether
And
it's
I'm conscious
positive
of how
or negative, it doesn't matter. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, I'm not going to just say that. I'm only going to focus on this over here.
Oh, you know
I'm
what?
going to accept it all. I'm going to accept it all.
I got a beautiful story for you. And I think this might be helpful.
Okay.
So I was we was at a birthday party at like a McDonald's, or I don't even know what restaurant it was. It might have been Burger King. My son was like 4 years old, maybe 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And I tell this story sometimes when I'm doing presentations, and he just finished his drink. He just finished his you know what I'm saying, his little drink that he had. And he looked over at me and Tinsel, and he was like, and remember, he's small.
4.
Yeah, and he said, "Dad, I want some more to drink." And I was like, "All right, ain't no problem, man. I'm gonna get up. I'll go get you some more." He looked at me. He said, "Nah, I'm black. I'm gonna just go take it." 4. Slow down. Now, I don't know why that bothered you, But what I'm trying to express to you is that there is a play on our minds. There is a play on our perception of ourselves. And all I'm saying is we have to be careful about how we ultimately go to business and what we dictate about ourselves and what we choose in the story we tell about ourselves. I'm not saying that's not a true thing around in our culture that people tell young people, "Oh, take a swig of this." But all I'm trying to get you to understand
that's all I'm saying.
But
I feel like it's more people that says, "Hey, take a swig of this," than somebody saying, "Hey, go take soda."
Would you say in every culture?
I don't know about other cultures,
and I'm telling you that is that's what I'm trying to get you to understand.
You said you don't know about other cultures either. So right now I'm talking about our culture. So why if I'm talking about our culture, why are you trying to get me to look at others? I'm sitting here just talking about ours.
I'm trying to get you to understand and see what we oftentimes display on ourselves. But we can move on though, because you know what I mean. I hope that you seem frustrated.
I'm not frustrated.
You rubbing your head.
Yeah, I'm always rubbing my head.
Nah, you're not
every time
always
I talk
doing
to you,
it. Yeah, you rubbing your head.
Every time I talk to you,
it's all good.
It's wild. I feel like
you
you know what I'm saying. You going through the next thing that we talking about. You know what I'm saying, which is male perimenopause.
Male, you the one stressed out. Hey, yeah, but nah, that's a real thing, dog. That's a real thing, yeah.
What? Perimenopause?
Yeah, dog.
So what? I know what menopause is. What is perimenopause?
Yeah, when sisters get a little bit older, they get a little bit, you know what I'm saying, when they reach a particular age, before they go into full menopause, they have perimenopause, right?
So they got a stage before the stage?
Dog, young sisters, they be managing, dog. Like, they be managing, they get brain fog. You know what I'm saying? They get like a little bit loopy, like energy can be off. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can not even want to be around certain people. No one has certain conversations. It's like, it's a lot, dog. Like their hormones be everywhere. Shout out to all the sisters who going through perimenopause right now, dog, because it's yeah.
So what's the difference between perimenopause and menopause?
I think menopause is full, but like, hold on. Like, don't be asking me like I'm an expert and not like that.
I mean, you're an expert in almost everything.
You
so
Obama.
Just go ahead.
See how you Obama? See how you Obama because you mad because you mad. Don't be mad, young. Don't be mad.
Ask Vic should be, you know what I'm saying? Ask Vic. So what's the difference between perimenopause and menopause?
You're going to have to Google it.
What do you think the difference is?
I know menopause is the full stage. I think you know what I'm saying, they lose, you know what I'm saying, the ability to be able to reproduce. Like
so
that.
do they lose the ability to reproduce in perimenopause, or is this like the beginning?
It's the beginning stages of that. And so it's I ain't even know, I never know about it until
I didn't either.
Until I'm living with it, and so you got to be able to manage all of those sides,
I think that I think that we need to be educated more on these things.
That's why I brought it up.
Because I'm talking about men in general.
Yeah.
Because we have no idea how to deal with it.
None. And I think men, young, I think that a lot of times we are.
Say it. Go ahead, say it. You don't care any other time. Say it.
I think we swear we the center of the universe. You know what I'm saying? And that women's supposed to be serving us. And we are like this, the center of the universe. And I think that there's some massive conversations.
You think that you think that a good majority of men think that way?
Christian theology says that women were created. Hold on. Because you're about to cut me off again. Young, do you have the ability? Christian theology, speaks to this idea that they believe that women were made to some degree serve men. Okay, and that is wild.
I would agree with you, but do you believe that all men feel that way? Like,
I believe that men, unknowingly perpetuate. And some knowingly perpetuate these ideas. Yes. And I believe most men do, especially if you don't unlearn it or try your best to.
So,
including myself.
Including yourself?
Of course.
Huh.
Yes.
In what way?
In many ways. I think that like I be getting called on my patriarchy all the time around like expectations of men and women, expectations of myself, expectations of women in general, like how I feel about everything I've had to unlearn or try my best to unlearn, become aware. Like I've been reading Bell Hooks books. I've been reading all her work to try to figure out how to jump out of it. You know what I'm saying? And continuously work to try to jump out of it.
So what do you mean as far as expectations? Like, do you feel like there are certain expectations for men and women, or you just think it's just all fluid?
I don't think that. So, for example, I don't think that it's all fluid. Like I have ideas about like what women do, what men do. Like for example, like I'm never gonna let my woman fight and like, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like there's a level of protection that I must have. I also believe that like it's my responsibility. It's going to fall on me if my house goes awry. Like if I can't, like if something happens and I can't necessarily provide, though we're doing this together, I feel the burden for it. Like I feel that like that's my burden. Though it's not fully mine, I'm gonna take it as if it's mine. Like that's real. Like that is an expectation that I have, and that is an expectation that I carry of men. Like I really carry that of men. So if I feel like a man is not like, I understand oppression. I understand what we exist in. I get all of that, but I also believe that like my people walk from South Carolina to, to freedom. And I'm like, and we can't figure out how to navigate this and move through, oppression. I am a firm believer in that.
But women and men.
No, I'm tougher on men. Yeah, I'm tougher on men. That is a straight up like, yeah, like straight up. I be like, you a man, figure it out. And I know it. I know that's some old, but I don't know no other way. And you like my, like, I always think of like my mother and my father.
Yeah.
Like the way I talk, like my mom and my dad, like I be getting my mother, like she get a different pass than my father do. And I know it.
Yeah.
And he don't, you know what I'm saying? That's just the way we move. It's the way I move. My sister, she treated like
queen.
Yeah. My brothers, man, you know what I'm saying? It's just, yeah. For sure.
Do you think that with that being said, with that kind of pressure, do you think that, there's certain things that we go through that, is similar to menopause or perimenopause, like mentally?
Yeah, it's some research it's some research out there that they say that men actually have a cycle. Yeah. Around like when we get, getting there. But men, they definitely don't want to have that type of conversation. But yeah, we definitely.
I don't think the world wants to have that conversation. Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily just men.
Oh yeah, but I be finding myself, dog, when I'm blown off, I be in moods for no reason. Be like, yeah, we definitely manage.
So let me ask you a question though. If you think that men are responsible for the household, being, like making sure that it's running correctly, and we are supposed to be the protectors and all of that type of stuff, don't you think that it is equally important for that cycle to be talked about and, you know what I'm saying, like given some attention? If all of this weight is on this person and they go through a cycle well, then,
Yeah, and I think that's part of the conversation that we even having this for, or the reason why we even having public conversations, the reason why we do the burger bar and why we doing it. And we talked a little bit about this, but that's the reason why, is that men definitely need spaces for expression, because when they don't, I think, move to addiction. Like we move to ways in which we cope and try to manage it ourselves. That's why men have higher incidences of addiction than women because they're trying to figure out a way to cope with the things that they are dealing with every single day. But I also think that there's a level of vulnerability that men have to be able to get that out. Like we were talking about, like crying and being able to express yourself, right? Is that we got to create spaces for men to be able to be vulnerable and express themselves. Oh, and also, but it's on the man to be able to defy some of these elements of manhood as well.
So I definitely feel like we need more education on the things that women are going through so that we can better support them
Exactly.
during their times.
Yeah. And and I think that that's part of like our responsibility as men to be open to that process and open to understanding and knowing kind of what's going on so that we can better serve.
And I think that the world needs to do a better job at looking at men and, how the world can better support them with the things that they're going through too.
I fully agree. But I don't necessarily believe that they don't.
What do you mean? You just talked about
Yeah, I think that there is support, but I think that men we got to open ourselves up.
Okay. Now I would agree with you there.
You got to open because that it's uncomfortable because it goes against everything that it says to be a man.
But isn't that difficult considering you've been conditioned?
That's what I'm saying. So you got to be able to men. We have to be able to take the risk and say like, dog, I'm just gonna be who I'm okay.
Yeah.
But a lot of men we guard it. We just like, no, I ain't let no man, no woman, no nothing. I'm not doing nothing. Everybody is against me. It's just like, dog, you gotta get. You know what I mean? You gotta open yourself up in order to receive it. And I be feeling like I'm a believer, bro. And I don't know, you might disagree with me here, dog. But I believe black women always been there. They always been there, dog. They always been there.
I definitely can't argue against that.
They always been there, dog. And we just got to do a better job of allowing them in.
Okay. I can agree with you on that.
All right.
I can definitely agree
Good.
with you on
All
that.
right. So, boom.
I'll give you that one.
All right. Because all you want to do is argue.
All right. Speaking of argue. Let's argue then. All right. I got some cards right here.
All right.
You got to pick a card. When you pick a card, you got to argue your side. I got to take the opposite side, no matter what it is.
But is it just, but the argue is I can shoot, does the card tell me what side I pick?
Yeah, I think it does.
You think it does?
Yeah.
But
so
if it's something I don't want to argue about, though, I'm not
you
arguing about it.
Don't read it out loud if it's something that you don't want to argue about. Just pick another card.
No, this is weak. I'm sorry, whoever wrote these. Let's argue that was weak. Oh, okay, all right. I'm gonna allow you to choose a side. I'm gonna read.
No, that's not how it goes. That's not how it goes.
But you could choose. I'll let you choose a side because I'm gonna beat you in the argument. So I don't want it to be unfair.
Just pick the side.
Your spouse changes their mind about having kids. Does that justify a divorce? Why or why not?
And your side is?
Nah, you choose. You could choose.
No, you want.
I read the question. The next one, you could choose.
Does that justify a divorce? Your spouse, you're married. Yeah. Because it says a divorce.
Your spouse changes their mind about having kids. Does that justify a divorce? Why or why not?
Oh, that's a tough one. That's tough. Damn, you're right. You can argue both points. That's why it's unfair that you're making me pick. So what I'll go with is no, it doesn't. It doesn't lead to. It shouldn't lead to a divorce because when you married, of course, you said through sickness and health, all of these vows that you said, you're married to that person, you love that person, you committed your life to that person. Yes, you had dreams and aspirations, but in most marriages, if not all marriages, those things don't ever plan out the way you wanted them to. That person has decided not to have children, but if that person was unable to have children at some point in time, you wouldn't leave. You know, you would stay there and be with them throughout it all. I think it'll be tough, and you're supposed to love a person as they are. Like, you know, I'm loving different versions of you. So I think that you would have to work extremely hard to love this version that doesn't want to give you kids.
When she don't want to have a baby, gotta drop her like she's hot. Drop her like she's hot. Drop her like she's hot. Nah, dog. We made a decision. You change your mind. We say we're gonna have babies. It's not the fact that you can't have them. You just don't want to have them. And I want children. And we just in it. I feel like if it's this, but we newly in it, I might get that annulment. Stab it. Nah, dog. You say we're gonna do something. I gotta figure out another life. But this is the life I want to have. I am a fan of divorce. Like, if it ain't working out, you got one life. Go ahead, choose another way, choose another path, dog. Nah, man. Like, you don't have kids. I do. All right, I love you. You go ahead. I still love you, but I'ma love this other one over here because I want babies. So, peace, hood. A-Town down. Boom, bro.
Damn.
I'm out.
Yeah, this game allows you to be like talk the most cruddy as you can talk.
Yeah,
huh?
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Nah,
yeah.
you get to choose now. I get to grab it. And then, yeah. And I just want to say that
nope, don't do it.
We have to,
don't
dog.
do it. Why?
I want to be
Nope,
clear.
we putting out the clip. We putting out the clip just like that.
Nah,
That's
dog,
how you feel. All right,
because
good.
you got me. I hope they watch the whole podcast.
This how they gotta watch the whole podcast.
Yeah.
If not, they gonna look at you and be like, "Young, that dude crazy."
That dude's crazy.
A woman refuses to dance with her date at the club. Later, she spots him on the dance floor with another woman. She gets upset and leaves. Who's wrong? You get to choose.
Oh, you don't want to dance? You don't want to dance? What? You tripping. You ain't trying to dance? Dog, I told you it's time to boogie and you ain't trying to dance? And I get on the floor and they choosing? I'm out here, whatever, dog. If I'm dancing, you ain't got no reason to get mad. I ain't doing nothing crazy. I'm just boogieing. And you mad, you sick, and I'm dancing, and I just asked you to dance. Nah, I'm out here doing 360s, doing everything. You know what I'm saying? Twirling them around, acting a fool. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me because I'm boogieing now, young. You should have boogied with me, young.
All right, so first of all, you don't know why she ain't danced. That you didn't even ask the question. You know what I'm saying? Her feet might be hurting. She may not know how to dance. She may be embarrassed. You know, you ain't even diving deep. Like, this supposed to be your date. You supposed to try to make her feel comfortable and all that. And so what you do is you play on her insecurity and you go and dance with somebody else and you just parlaying in the club with somebody else and you left her. Like, you ain't even, you just said, I bet, and just dipped off. And this supposed to be your date?
Hey, look,
dog.
Man, you insecure. You can't be insecure, dog. Like, I've been in the junk, man, young. Hey, young, this is funny, though. I've been in the club with my wife, and she, not a club, it was like a wedding or something like that. And she went to go dance on the floor. Hey, young, I come on the floor, young, this old man spinning her around, dog. I'm talking about old man, old player, got her. I said, oh, young, got her, young.
Hey, say, baby.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, dog.
My name's Uncle Willie.
I can't get mad. I should have been dancing with her, young. Now, Mr. Willie.
You let her keep dancing? You ain't go interrupt it?
No.
I felt like because you felt like you was better than Mr. Willie. Mr. Willie ain't had nothing. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Willie couldn't do nothing.
Hey, young, the way my arrogance set up, young.
Now you keep saying that, young. Like, you arrogant, young. Like, what do you mean arrogant?
I don't think that I'm better than anybody. Self-esteem.
Well, okay, because I'm about to say arrogant.
Well,
means
I am better than Mr. Willie. Like, so
you don't know that.
No, I do.
How?
Because I know it to be true.
You know Mr. Willie?
No, I didn't know Mr. Willie, but Mr. Willie ain't got nothing on me. That's funny, y'all. Yeah, I felt like I won twice.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You might have. Let's see. The first one was what? The having kids.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you won that one.
Yeah, I was just mean.
Yeah, you was just mean.
Yeah, I was mean. I was mean.
Yeah, I think you won the second one though.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I think you won the second one.
Yeah, I'm a beast. I won the first one too.
So, Young, what books you got for us this time?
Oh man. So look, I'm pull one for youngins and then one for adults. I'm gonna start with the youngest first. I'm gonna hold it up right. This is Walter Dean Myers, 145th Street.
Okay.
This
I feel like that was a movie.
It might have been. I don't know. But it is a collection of short stories.
Oh, okay.
This book, I ran a couple book clubs with some young black men when I was teaching. This joint, it's written in some, the slang is very 70s.
Okay.
It's a little older, 70s, 80s, maybe 80s.
Say, man.
Yeah, say, player. Yeah, but the joint is amazing. Yeah. I always tell youngins who not necessarily avid readers, short stories is the way to go because you can get to the plot, get to the story. One of my favorite short joints in this is called Big Joe's Funeral. A brother has a funeral while he's alive.
That's what I want.
I'm not coming.
No, I mean, just if like I think that's something that you should do if you know you're going to
get out of there.
Yeah, like if you know have like cancer or something and they give you a certain amount of time to die.
Yeah, you want to have it while you're awake.
I mean, I feel like I want a celebration, not necessarily a funeral.
Oh, okay.
I want a party that like yo.
You better than me because if I got I already talked to my wife. I got a certain amount of time to live.
You out,
dog. I'm in gear 6. I'm out here.
You what?
I am in 6th gear, redlining. Dog, I'm doing whatever. I'm lunching.
What's a certain amount of time?
I don't even know. If the doctor
say you got 6 years to live.
6?
Yeah.
But the last 2 years, I'm lunching.
The last 2 years.
Yeah. I might go 3 because I feel like that's a ballpark.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here, dog. I'm doing everything I said I was ever going to do.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. So, yeah. No celebration. Don't need it. And next joint is Jawanza Kunjufu.
Okay.
Is one of the leading writers on young black males development.
Okay.
And this book, Raising Black Boys, is an amazing book, especially if you're raising a black boy right now, or you're trying to figure a black boy out, and you're trying to figure out how to give them the game or help them have positive self-esteem that's trying to tear them down around their community, making them think that you know what I'm saying, our community, all we do is drink, you know what I'm saying, and all this other stuff.
Oh my God.
This book right here is a beautiful,
it's
a beautiful, that's called what you call a callback. This right here is a beautiful book on black male psychology and development. Jawanza Kunjufu. I am, young. I know I am, young. And I can't help it. It's part of like.
That's why I be cutting you off. That's why I be cutting you off.
Yeah, I got it. Because I know in that part right there, when I'm talking about books, you don't cut me off because you know what I'm saying. So I had to gotta how I live.
I don't. But
yeah.
It's been a good podcast.
It was, Hey, yo, you know what's funny, dog, is that like how we be arguing about probably be thinking, these mamas be lunching.
Yeah,
but that's every day.
That's every day. They have no clue.
That's
every day at the gym.
Yeah,
the Bama blows me.
I be punishing this Bama and everything,
Just what I'm saying. This is why we end up arguing because you be lying. Like you just be coming up with stuff. You be lying, first of all, and you be doing stuff wrong, and you be trying to get me to do stuff the right way, but then you do it wrong.
If you are watching this, before we leave, if you are watching this, I want you to go to our Instagram, and or our TikTok, and I just want you to look at the video of Black and I at the gym when we're pulling the sled. And I want you to come back to this. I want you to come back to this and then make a comment.
No, that's what
I want you to do.
That's not a fair one. That's not a fair one to look at.
It's on it.
I understand. But it's not fair. It's not fair to judge us.
Just please make sure you do that. Just play the music.
Black and victorious.